Hey, I'm Jen. Today I'm going to talk to you about Bedhead's Deep Wave. I've never used this before. I'm so excited. I have actually had this for a few months and totally forgot about it. But hello, I love the color. Oh my gosh, purple's my favorite color. Anyway, so let's talk. So Deep Waver, we're gonna see how this goes on. I'm pretty much like a medium to long hair. I'm considered long hair. There is a lock switch, which is nice. So when you have to store it away, it's so much easier. You won't damage the place. So pop that bad boy open and turn it on. And then heat settings. I have like medium to, I wouldn't consider it thick, but because of the extensions, I have thick hair. So I'm not gonna put it on, I'm gonna put it kind of in the center. The downfall that I've noticed so far is that there is no line to show where the volume part is. So you kind of just have to guess if you're on a high or a low setting. So hopefully I'm like semi-middle. The light of course turns on when it's ready, and it does heat up within 30 seconds, super fast, love that. So when I style my hair, because I have extensions, I do like to separate it when I use wavers. When I do curls, I typically don't, but because of the way the waves are going, you do want to separate to be able to control where you're crimping. So I'm gonna do the bottom section, which is my natural hair. And then I like to brush out the section before I do any type of iron works, whether it be straight, curly, or wavers, just because if you have knots in your hair and then you go and crimp or curl or flat iron, you just singe that knot. And even though it's like says it's a deep waver, I don't want like huge divots in my hair, so I'm not gonna hold it for very long. Sometimes I will hold it longer at the root if I want to get like bigger volume in that section. Do I want big volume down here? No, so I'm not gonna do it. So typically, your hair is gonna be a different texture than the extensions. Now, it's not true for everybody, but most people, it will be slightly different. Sometimes your hair will curl quicker, sometimes it won't. So I like to, when styling my hair, I like to remove the extensions away from my natural hair so that I can get the same look instead of what it looks like with one. And maybe in a section I'll be able to show you what that looks like. So this is just straight extension right here. And again, think about where you want volume. Do I want volume here? No, so I'm not gonna let it stay there too long. And I'm taking only about 1.5 inches wide section. So I'm taking like this. So only about 1.5 inches. So when you go to the next row, you want to see if you can find where that next wave is at. And go next to it. It helps to like bounce the hair up because it will show where the wave is at. Typically I don't like to go to my ends of my hair, but I think I have to with the way this one is. Okay, so I think it's right here. I'm gonna bounce up and you'll see like the depth. There you go. So I'm curious to know like how you hold your wavers when you do your hair on the, we'll call it the awkward side. You go back like this, or do you come forward? When you do the extension part, make sure you're not going like all the way to the root. You don't want to like put heat on those beads. So when I do my crown, I typically just split down the center. You could do like one going back, just splitting the hair in half, and then I'm separating it off to the side. Okay, so because this is where we like volume. So if you do like thinner sections and go closer to the root, hold it longer, you will get like more of a clump, some volume. So that's where I will hold my volume. See how white this is? If I just separate this into two, how much volume you get. Okay, I'm still gonna leave my front bang section out because that's not where I want volume. So this side I'm gonna do in a bigger section so you can see what the difference will look like. Do you see a difference? See how I get the volume more up here, and this now it's starting over here. So now I'm gonna make myself whiter. If you do go closer to the root, you're gonna make it go up. So of course I'm not gonna go closer to the root. I want it to be not so much volume. I'm also not gonna hold it as long because I don't want a big wave. So we're just gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Turn it off. You're gonna let this cool down before you lock it in place. You don't want to clamp it and keep it shut the whole time while it's heated. You're gonna ruin the place. So make sure you let it cool down before you lock it in. So now's the time when you go through and you want to look for any like funky spots. I don't mind that some of it is straighter than the others because I don't like uniform look. It looks pretty good to me. If this ends up bothering you, just do like a flat iron over it to smooth it out. Again, you want to make sure you go up and over though so that you still get some volume. Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you like this type of a big wave? You can always add some texture spray in there to get some like more volume. and get more of a PC, but I don't like to do that for myself on day one, just because I feel like I'm gonna have to wash sooner, so I always do it later on. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear how you like the Bedhead Deep Waver. And if you have any tips, I'd love to hear them, so go ahead and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next one.